All right, we are all good to go.
Okay.
Now I gotta find where my assignment was at. It's one of the many pages I have open. Okay. Perfect. So you guys just want to go over the worksheet again like we did last time?
Yeah,
sure.
I'm good for that.
Okay. Starting with number 1. What did you guys think? Matching the terms and their definitions.
I thought that one was pretty easy. That was one of the few that I actually knew what it was before. This was some everything else was new to me.
Yeah. So if I'm understanding it correctly, I have CAB.
Yep.
Top to bottom there. Okay.
Anything, you guys have any questions or anything on the definitions at all?
No.
And then what is standard deviation? Number 2.
I have that it's a measure of spread in a set of data.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So from the beginning to the end, where the data starts and stops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's small, then the data is closer together. If it is large, then the data is usually more spread out.
Yes.
Okay. Good there. Any other questions?
Okay.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay. And then, number 3, explaining it. It's hard.
Oh gosh.
The only person I was like my husband, and he took this class like the business side like 2 semesters ago. So I'm like, I don't know what it is, but let me try.
Yeah. So my husband's a mechanical engineer major, so he hasn't taken statistics, but he was familiar with standard deviation and a lot of other things. So I was like, just pretend you don't know it and let me explain it. So.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I explained it to mine too, and they've forgotten a lot of information because it's been years ago when he took it.
I'm sure.
I'm like, come on, you're supposed to help me more.
All right, let's see. And then defining number 4, sample variance.
Okay, so I have, it's the measure of a spread in a data set, and that the symbol is like an S2.
Yeah.
Squared.
I also have down that it's an estimate of true population.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's pretty much just like, I don't know, I'm just reading it. It says that it's a sample standard deviation squared. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Defining it is easy. Finding it a problem, that's where it gets tricky.
Exactly.
I agree.
Anything else you guys want to add on that one?
No.
So number 5, we'll just start at the top, percentiles. Number that is specified percentage of the data. I don't know, whenever I think of percentile, I always think of like babies, like they say they're in the 6th percentile. So like that's what I like. I don't know, for some reason that just
yeah.
So
well, no, I think that's exactly it. I think that's the perfect example of what they're talking about in this lesson.
Yeah.
Is on those data points, like where the baby fits within those ranges.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Good example.
Okay. And And then the next one, quartiles.
So I have 3 special percentiles. It's 25, 50, 75 percentiles, and then you divide that data into fourths. Is that what you guys have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think the part that I most started to get tricky for me was when we get into part 2 of the worksheet here. That's where yeah.
Especially the graphs. I don't know if I'm like crazy, but I could not get my graphs to actually work the way that it looked like on the thing. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I know.
Yeah, that last tutorial, he kind of used like a whole nother spreadsheet. But I realized too that they were using the SPSS program on some of their tutorials versus Excel. But yeah, the graphing, I wasn't sure if I did it right, but because I changed the little number at the top where it was yellow. Did you guys see that part on the spreadsheet?
That was helpful.
So I don't know if I did that part right because anyway, so I guess we'll get into it here in part 2, but is that what we're on now?
I was gonna say, I feel like we're good to just go straight into part 2.
I think so too.
Yeah. Okay.
So finding the mean, standard deviation, and sample size, I felt like was pretty easy. Like it took me a little bit, but after I got it, I'm like, okay, I understand this now.
Yeah, me too.
Agreed.
It was everything after that I just like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to look at everything like 5 times over after that. So that probably puts us at number 8. Or no, let's see. That was number 6 you were talking about.
Okay,
number 7.
The histogram. You pull up like that additional spreadsheet, and then you put your like the numbers in the left side, right?
Yeah.
What numbers do you put on the left side?
I know. Well, what I did was,
it would be the
I don't know
column,
if I did it right. Yeah, I think you just cut the whole column and you pasted in that blue column.
Okay, so like all of the company A, B.
Correct.
Yeah, so just one at a time, right?
Yeah, that's what I did. But I feel like my graph looked nothing like the one on the answer sheet. So I have no.
I don't know.
Mine didn't either. But yeah, I cut and pasted, and then I changed. That's where I changed that number. That was, where it was highlighted yellow.
Yeah.
That's where I changed it according to the number that was in the blue column. And I don't know if that was what we were supposed to do. Does that make sense? Like if there were 41 rows, I changed the number in the yellow to 41, and maybe we weren't supposed to do that. I don't know. Because my histogram had tons of like bars.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rule is on that. If you just, I'm really not sure at all what the rule is. So, like, because a few of them that we numbers lesson, there was only 5 columns shown on the graph from the lesson, if that makes sense, like an actual histogram. So I'm not sure what makes them decide how many
columns
bins or whatever supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's what I wondered too, because maybe I shouldn't have even changed that number, and I would have gotten a better looking columns. I don't know. But
until I like looked at the answer key and like looked at my answers, and I was like, that ain't nothing close to what my graph was. I have no idea what I did wrong. Nowhere near what the answer key had, and I was like, I don't.
Yeah, me too. That's when I went, uh-oh.
Yeah. So
let me see if I have my sheet over here. Pulled it up. Okay, so one of the questions on there, can you guys still see me? Because I have my homework in front of me. Okay.
Yeah,
I think it said number 8 to compare the results. So one thing I did notice on mine was the graphs were multimodal. A lot of mine were all multimodal. I don't know if that helps any, but that was the one similarity I saw.
That makes sense.
I can't even tell you because I feel like my graphs weren't even close to being right. So
hopefully that stuff won't be on the quiz, right? For us. Because and it even said on that answer sheet or whatever that we get that they're all going to vary. So it's like, how can we really compare when all of our graphs are going to vary and have different, we're all going to have different graphs, I think, no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know. And from saying that, it's like, I don't know how we can.
So the graphs wouldn't be the same because aren't we all using the same numbers from the...
Yeah, I would think we do.
Right.
But then
like she was saying, with the number of bins that you use, the graphs are going to look different.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like looking at the answer key at their graphs or the graphs that they give, and I'm like,
yeah,
mine looked nothing. Yeah, that was mine too.
Well, because like they only go up to 10 on the left side, and I'm like, I had way more than 10 no matter which way I did it. So that makes no sense to me. I was so confused. I was still so confused, let's be
honest. We'll get to it. Yeah.
But so your guys' graphs didn't look anything like the answer?
No. So I'm with you on that. Mine were, I actually got scared, like, because I did my graphs and cut and pasted and did all that, and then I looked at the key and I'm like, oh geez, this is nothing. So I felt the same way.
Okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't alone. I still I was like talking to my husband, I'm like, okay, help me. This is what the graphs look like. This is what it looks like. What am I doing wrong? And he's like, I have no clue. I'm like, oh.
I know. That's when I said a big old prayer, and even that didn't really. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, so you guys just so you just copied the full amount, like in column A for company A, all 41 numbers, and then put that in there. Okay, good. That's what I did, but it's good to know that it wasn't like completely wrong.
Yeah. I had the same thing.
Cool. All right, and then the other two, I can't even find.
So are we on number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 9. I did catch from the last tutorial a video that they had, and that was the other thing that was tricky for me, is how it said, which of the 5 would you pick? And I'm like, I don't even know out of the 5, like how to gauge which one to pick. And but he made a good point on the last tutorial where he said, and I guess I would pick D, and it was more because he had stated it had the high, the most consistent means, MEANS. So for me, I guess I'd pick D, but that could vary for everybody. They may not pick D because maybe they want one with the highest.
Yeah.
Very highest.
That's what I was thinking. Because I kind of like B. It doesn't have the highest number. It's like the second highest number, but it had the smaller standard deviation than company C did. So I felt like the level of investment would be more steady than company C, because even though company C has the highest number at like 41 point whatever, its standard deviation is 79. So that's a wider range that the investments are going to go up and down. So I would pick C, I think, personally. But I don't know.
I was the same with D, just because of the highest, and it was for the 3, or is that the right one? D?
Yeah. Well, D was more consistent.
Yeah, that's the one that but to be honest, it was real hard for me to even.
I know.
So.
Yeah, and then like, is it Callie? Callie, you had stated that B was not as much of a deviation. Did I understand that correctly for why you picked B?
Say that again.
Did you say you had chosen B because it wasn't as broad of a deviation from the others?
Right.
There wasn't as big of a gap.
Right. I was picking between companies B and C specifically.
Gotcha. Okay.
So compared to company C, it had the smaller standard deviation.
Smaller standard. Okay. Which makes sense too. Okay. Did you guys have any questions on number 10? Did you guys, ladies, all seem to understand that?
I'll be honest, I'm still working on that one. So.
Yeah.
I feel like it's way wrong, and
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what I can do to fix it. I feel like there's a lot of things that I still need to like.
And this may sound crazy. I didn't do the chart that they said for the severe bird flu. I did it off of the example that the guy gave on the tutorial about the age of his children. I think it was in the video number 2, because to me that made more sense, like how he did it when he wrote it out on the board or the whatever that was, the sheet about the ages. I seem to understand that a little bit better and how he did it. So anyway, that's the chart I did.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that one made more sense to me also. I think just him, I don't know, having a person describe it, I feel like makes it way easier for me to comprehend. Sounds dumb.
Yes.
But it really does. So that's a good idea. I should do that.
Yeah. I think that's everything on our homework there.
Now we just gotta take the quiz.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That yeah. Doesn't have to grab.
I'm sorry. You're making me laugh because those are my same thoughts. Okay. Go to that screen here. Okay, so we're all starting the quiz, right?
Yep. I'm real glad we get to take this together.
I know. And I'm going to get 2 tries because
I know.
Yes. Okay. I didn't check our spreadsheet. I wonder if the other gal dropped the class. I just realized that. Maybe she.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, so.
Oh no. We're gonna have to use an Excel sheet.
Oh, are you on, information? Well, you were required to work together. Oh, sorry. That's like our, honey. Can you guys hear that? Sorry, it's our.
Is that the smoke alarm?
Yeah, it goes off periodically and it's way up on the ceiling. I'll mute it while I'm quiet sleeping. Sorry.
That's so funny.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to mute this.
You're muted. You're good.
So I still show Jen listed on the thing, but even if she dropped the class, she may have not taken her name off of that. But anyways, just thought I'd check really quick.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to mute this.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh boy.
You'll need to. Oh no, I'm already.
I know.
Worried. Gosh, I struggle so hard with like math.
Let's see here. Trying to have like all my windows situated so I can.
I know that's
see
me.
everything
Have, like,
at
the
once.
Excel open and then try to have our like chat open. Oh man.
All right.
Okay, finally it's not beeping. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
That was like the worst timing.
That's so funny.
Okay. Get back to this quiz here. I have so many screens open. Where am I here? Okay, so I open that Excel sheet. Use the following information to answer the next 3 questions. Oh my goodness. On rare occasions, a medical procedure. Is that the one you guys are on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wrong body part of a patient's body. These are all called wrong side, wrong. United States.
Okay.
So now it goes straight to question 3. Find the mean amount the hospital had to pay in the wrong site lawsuit and round it to the nearest whole dollar. So the mean amount, oh man.
So I'm going to copy those numbers and put it in the little histogram, the mean for us.
Yeah. The mean amount the hospital had to pay in wrong site. Wrong site.
Okay, so what's that number? All right, so from the other spreadsheet, the qualitative or quantitative, what is it called?
Oh, the one where you create the graph?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I plugged that whole column for the wrong site into the blue section on that new spreadsheet. Because then it in the little box below the histogram, it'll calculate the mean for us.
Okay.
So I got, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
It's like 412 numbers.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going and going and the numbers don't stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
so the mean that I have is, excuse me, $80,041.24.
That's what I got too.
Okay. And we're rounding to the nearest whole dollar. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so $80,041.
Okay.
Oops, hang on a second, ladies. My screen. I don't know what happened here. Okay. 80,000. You're quicker than me.
And I guess we can't put the dollar sign or comment. It just has to be the numbers.
Interesting.
Were you able to come to the same answer, Jessica? Is she not there anymore?
Oh. I was like totally looking at this.
Oh, there she is. Hope your internet didn't go out. I'm so paranoid about that.
You guys there?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What happened? Was it just me that went out?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, how weird. I don't know what happened. I was like reading the number and double checking with you guys. Thanks for your patience. Sorry about that.
You're good.
My word. So was the number you got 80041?
Yes.
0.24, and we have to round
Yeah.
up though.
Yeah.
So let me just type it in real quick.
Yeah. And again, you can't use the $sign or a comma. Only
Okay.
the numbers.
Yeah, can you read the numbers then for me again? 800.
Sure. Yeah, 80041.
Okay, so it's just 80041.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to do the decimal or anything.
No, because it's a whole dollar.
Gotcha. Okay, so question 4.
What they're looking for. Median amount. So that's also in that little chart. So the 68,552. You guys have that? It's like the 6th line in that little chart below the mean.
Median amount. Are you guys on number 4?
Yeah.
Find the median amount the hospital had to pay. What chart are you talking about?
So in that histogram chart where we just got the mean calculation, so like 5 spaces below that between quarter 1 and quarter 3, that's our median number there. So you guys see that?
Oh, 68,552.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just repasting all of them because I accidentally hit paste on the wrong thing, so I'm just redoing it quickly.
No worries.
I was like,
okay, so
the mean just changed. Why did the mean change? Oh, because I hit paste and I didn't copy the right thing.
That's
okay,
so funny.
So number 4, if I've got it right, is 68,552.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, find the standard deviation of the amount paid. Round your answer to the nearest whole dollar. Standard deviation amount.
So that's right below the mean.
Okay.
So I have 1,400 and then like 80.
It's weird. My phone thing keeps cutting out.
Mm-hmm.
So standard deviation, you got what?
It's 71,400 and it'd be $404 rounded up to the nearest whole dollar.
That's what I got also.
Okay, it cut out again. I'm sorry about that, ladies.
Okay,
you got
so the $71,404. It's the square right below where the mean calculation is in that chart.
Oh, okay. So yeah, gotcha. Let me plug that in. Seven, one. Okay. Use the following information to answer the next 5 questions. Hepatic is rare and usually a fatal type of liver cancer. Study was conducted on 4. The data represented their survival times in months.
Okay, so for the mean, for those 4
Don't we
numbers,
just
add them up and then divide by 4, right?
Yeah, that's the way I understand it.
7 is what I got.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I have. That's what I have.
19 plus 3. You guys got 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the median?
So that's halfway between the first and last number.
So 19
right?
and 1. You take the 2 middle numbers, right?
Oh, the 2 middle numbers.
Let's see, median. What is the median survival time in months? You take the middle, the median. Yeah, you take the middle 2 numbers and divide by 2. That's what I have, but
So it'd be
is that how you?
It'd be 4.
Yeah.
You had what?
4.
Oh, because it's 10.
Because the middle 2 numbers, 3 and 5, would be 8. And so then that divided by 2 would be 4.
Oh, gotcha. Well, see, I was taking, but let's see, maybe I'm the data represented. Oh, because we have to do it in order. We put the numbers in order. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I did wrong. Okay, gotcha. 4. Yeah. Okay, so if you were to compute the variance by hand on the following table could be used. Oh, here we go.
Too bad these aren't multiple choice.
I know. That's what I was just.
Wow.
Because this was the section that I was not clear on at all. So.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, let me see. So the number
okay.
So we're looking.
So deviations from the mean. So if our mean is 7, so it's wanting to know how far 19 is from 7. Is that right? Is that what we're figuring out?
Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm getting.
Yeah, so we have to.
So that would be 12. I think.
Yeah, that's correct. That's what I have on my one chart that I wrote down is they find the deviation. They want to find out A in the table above. So we are going to have to take 19 minus 7 is 12. So do we just write 12, the answer, or do we write the whole problem out, like 19 minus?
It just says the number. So I'm putting 12.
Yeah.
It says give the number.
So number 9.
Oh, she's gone again.
Oh no. Do you look how I never noticed? I'm like so focused in on like my assignment I don't even like look.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we can just keep going, and when she comes back, we can fill her in. So for number 9, give the number that would be entered into the space labeled B
Okay,
Hi.
I'm so sorry. My phone's driving me nuts.
You're good.
I don't know why it does that. Okay, so did you say that we have to write the whole problem 19 minus 7
No.
or just the answer?
It's just says give the number, so it's whatever the answer is.
Okay, so just 12, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're on number 9. Give the number that would be entered into B.
So would this be it squared? Is that what that is talking about?
Yeah. So the deviation of 1 from the mean of 7 is 6. That would be 6 squared. Is that right?
So yeah, it would be 6 times 6.
Which is 36.
So we just write
36, okay.
36 in there.
Goodness. I'm sure we have these right, but I'm so afraid we're going to submit it. It's all going to be wrong. Oh my God.
I know, me too.
We get 2 tries, guys.
I know.
That's true. True. What is the standard deviation of the survival times? Give your answer in months. Standard deviation of survival times.
So would that just be the deviation between 1 and 19? Because there's 1 and 1 and then 1 and 19, so it'd be 18?
That's my understanding.
That one is really confusing me. What is the standard deviation?
Because the standard deviation is the range from the first number to the last number. So it'd be whatever that spread is between 1 and 19.
But it confuses me because it says give your answer in months rounded to the nearest tenth.
Yeah.
That's not even, but it wouldn't be rounding if it was 18.
Let me look at my notes here on standard deviation.
Here. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, we have to do it by hand, so I can't use the chart, can I?
Is that what it said?
I don't know.
If you were to compute the variance by hand, the following table could be used. Use this table to answer the next 3 questions.
Right.
Is that saying you can't use the chart?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
To compute it, the variance by hand, I guess maybe. I don't know. I would totally think it was.
I think you have to almost use those charts, and that's why they gave us those tools, you know?
Yeah.
Because some of these are like funky numbers, you know? What is a standard deviation? So
I still think it's 18, but
I just am confused why it says round to the nearest tenth. But maybe that's just trying to confuse us.
I don't know. Oh, this is where I'm concerned that I don't have a good understanding of what it's supposed to be.
So the formula for standard deviation is just S. But then I have over here deviation is X.
Do you guys feel like it is
minus
we use the graph? Because I kind of think we should use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
okay, let me, so it's, we have 1, 3, 5, 19. Okay, so according to the graph, it says that the standard deviation is 8.16.
Okay, how do you get 8.16?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so confused now.
Well, let's see. The formula I have down for deviation is what is listed right there in column 2 on our quiz. At the top, the X minus X with the little line over it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a matter of
finding out.
But like you guys said, we did that. 19
so
minus.
X would be the data observed. So wouldn't that be then 19 minus 1, which would be 18.
18. And then I think we square root it.
That's what I was thinking.
So.
Oh, the square root of 18?
Yeah.
Oh.
So 18.
Well, let's see if that's not right, because isn't that like 4 point something?
It is 4.24. Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
What does the line above the x mean in the equation? Does anyone know?
Let's see. Oh, I have it as that means the mean.
Okay.
It's the symbol for mean. So basically, to find the standard deviation, we have to minus the mean.
So
the deviation is x minus x, which is the mean minus
the observed data. So wouldn't that be 19 minus 12? And then I'm just trying things out, guys. Don't listen to me, to be honest.
No, you're good. I have no idea.
Standard deviation. Okay. What is the standard deviation of the survival times? I have down on my notes, which is out of the textbook, sample standard deviation equals S2 square rooted. But that's, what is a standard deviation?
Okay. So I went a little rogue because we need to figure this out. And I Googled it. How you calculate the standard deviation. So it says 4 steps. It says first, work out the mean, which we have is 7. And then for each number that we have, so 1, 3, 5, and 19, we subtract the mean from that number and we square each result. And then out of those 4 results, we figure out what the mean is between those 4 results. Does that make sense?
So
I don't really feel like I understood that from the chapter that we read.
Yeah.
So we would start with 1 minus 7 would be -6. And then...
Or would it just be 6?
It would be
Oh, I see. Because if you're looking at a chart. Gotcha.
Yeah. So then -6 squared. Hold on.
So would it be
36?
It'd be positive 36?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because you're timesing 2 -6. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So then 3 minus 7 is -4. That would be 16. Yeah, so that'd be 16. And 5 minus 7 would be -2. So that's, sorry, I'm talking as I think it through.
No,
Thinking out loud.
I love it. It helps me understand.
15 minus 10. And 10 squared is 100. Okay. So now we have going smallest to largest is 4, 16, 36, and 100. Or I may be like way off.
So say those numbers again. 4, 16, 36, and then 100.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So like the mean of that is like 39. So that still doesn't fit with what the chart was saying. Oh wait, wait. We now have to take the square root of that final number, of that mean. So if it's 39, sorry. Hold on. Dang it, that still doesn't work. No.
I don't think it's that. Okay, what is the standard deviation?
So in column 3, it said squared deviations from the mean. So that's what we found with B. Right? So if we found 36 with it being 1 and...
Oh. I totally added, I don't know how to subtract. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
You're good.
What's 12? I thought 19 minus 7 was 10 instead of 12. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, so then if we have...
So for each number, we subtract the mean and square that result. We calculate the mean of the squared differences. And then that's the variance. So we have to square root the variance. And the variance formula I have is, so we're basically... Okay. Do I hear you guys? Or did it go blank?
I'm just
not talking right now.
Okay. I'm like,
sorry.
our brains are... No, you're fine.
I feel like I'm getting so close, but
I know.
no.
So let's just take it step by step and let's scratch what we have and like maybe start fresh on that one, or we can go back to that answer in a little bit. What do you guys want to do?
I say let's go back to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Let's skip that one. I'm going to write down so we have number 10 to go back to. Okay. Number 11. What is the first number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data? First number. Oh, the 5-number summary is the minimum score, the 25 percentile, the 50 percentile, 75, and the max score. Okay.
So we're going to have to use that other column from the first spreadsheet that we opened.
Yeah. So the minimum, so when it says, what is the first number in the 5-number summary?
So those, once we put those numbers into the chart, it'll have those figures for us.
Okay.
In that box area. So the minimum is the first number, right? So I have 0.
Are you looking down in the percentile box?
So the histogram where it says numerical descriptive statistics, because we're looking for the minimum. Because that's the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now I see it. 0. Yeah, 0. And then the Q1 or the 25 percentile. Do we just go down into the percentile box and look at what's the 25th percentile and all that? But we just want the first number. So would it be 0?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're good. That's all we need. Okay, that was easy enough.
Yeah.
And the
So
second
then,
number.
yeah, so that would be 25th or Q1. Let's see if we match it.
I got 3,900.
Yeah. So I have to.
Yeah. 3900.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is the fourth number? 1, 2,
That's 75.
Where's my box? Let's see. Did you guys get 124280?
I actually have 50145.5.
That's what I have too.
The 75th percentile is the fourth number.
The 75th
75th.
percentile. Yeah. Oh, that's the Q3. So actually, it's going to be in the numerical descriptive statistics box. Did you get 124280?
No, I went down to it's 50145.5.
See, where did you guys get that? Because I don't have that.
It's in both the numerical descriptive statistics under Q3 and down in the 75th percentile.
Yeah, and I'm looking at both of those, and my number is 124280.
Do you have the full column pasted into the blue in column A?
Yeah.
Like all of the numbers?
Yeah.
What does it say your mean is?
80041.2433.
Yeah, so that's a different. So there must be you might want to clear it out and copy them again. Because the mean should be like 46,000 and change.
Yeah, that's what I have too. 46,172.
Yeah.
46,172.
Yeah.
For the mean.
Okay. So what is the fourth number? What'd you guys get then for 13? Because I must be off a digit on my thing.
So the number is 50145.50. So it says round to the nearest cent. So that would still be 50, right?
Yeah.
Or 0.5 at least.
So you guys are typing in the 50145 and then you're leaving the 50 cent thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 50.
Okay. So red box. An increasingly popular way to rent movies in the US. Individuals. Decision on which movie. What is the third quartile in the red box decision time? So refer to my chart here. So Q3, as far as I understand, is the highest part of the box.
Right. So it's the top of the green section?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's my understanding.
What is the third quartile? So give an estimated number.
Closer to 200 than 100.
Yeah.
More than halfway.
So would you think like 180, 185?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 180.
Okay. What is the longest?
How forgiving that answer will be.
I know. What is the longest observed time of the red box customers in this study?
So that would be the very top of that line, right? The very top of the chart?
Like over 700?
Yeah, like past 700.
Yeah. So that's the maximum. So what number should we pick? It's a little over 700.
Like 720.
What
Yeah,
is the
I
longest
think so.
lizard?
7:15. I don't know.
No, I think
Okay.
720 is good.
That's good.
Which one are we doing?
720.
Okay.
Based on the box plot, what is the value of the mean?
Can you find
One time there's a.
specific numbers?
Oh, wow.
I have no idea. So the mean would be right between the orange and green boxes, right? Or not necessarily.
The
50th percentile.
you mean like the line between the orange and green?
Yeah.
The line is the 50 percentile
Okay.
mark. Based on the box plot, what is the value? Or that's the median. Excuse me.
Right.
That's what you were asking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we able to determine the mean?
That's what I'm wondering. If it's the this can't be determined.
Well, if you look at the numbers of the options, so 105 would be the black line right above 100. And then 187 would almost be the 1 to 200, so it'd be the top of the green.
Yeah.
And 62 would be the bottom of the orange.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what do we feel like defines the mean in that?
Well, we know it wouldn't be the 62.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It wouldn't be that one.
Yeah.
It's probably not the, well, 187. What is the value of the mean? So the mean is basically the data divided by the number of observations.
Which we don't really have the number of observations, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning toward it cannot be determined because I feel like without
That's what I'm thinking.
Me too.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Now back to number 10.
Yay. We're almost there.
I know. And then we find out how we did, and then we may have to take it all over.
No.
I know. I hope not.
Oh, man.
If I just miss one question, I probably won't go back.
Yeah, same here.
So
Standard. Okay, so standard deviation of the survival times. So standard deviation. It's probably because this is the most complicated question out of all of them because we have to, so we have the mean, which was
7.
What was our?
Is that right?
I mean,
yeah, 7.
Okay. And then for each number, subtract the mean and square the result. Oh, you know what it is? We basically got to fill in the entire chart and then we'll get the standard deviation. So, okay, now I follow this. I get it, but we just kind of have to work through it all by hand. So the first number on the chart is 5. So we take 5 minus
7.
Well, 5 minus, 7 was our mean, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we don't minus all of them from 7 because it says deviations from the mean. So 5 from 7 is only 2.
Right.
Yeah, so then we write 5 minus 7 equals 2. Then we go down to the next number, 19. So 19 minus 7
is 12.
Is 12. We write that down. And then the next one is 1. 1 minus 7 is 6. 3 minus 7 is 4. So then we go to the next column over, column 3. And then we need to do the square root of each of those. So if you follow me, column 2
the square root or squared?
I'm sorry, you're right. Squared deviation from the mean. So we take our answer from column 2, which was 5 minus 7 was the first one we wrote down, right? So we take 2 and we square, which is 2 times 2, 4.
4.
And then we take the second one from column 2, 19 minus 7 was 12, and we square 12.
Just 144.
And then we take our number 6, 1 minus 7 is 6, and we square that, which is 36. And then the last one is 3 minus 7 was 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So now to get and then we add those all up, the sum. So we need to add, does someone have a calculator right there?
Yeah.
So we add 4. Oh, it's cutting. You hear me? Yeah, we add 4 plus 144 plus 36 plus 16.
Yeah, it equals 200.
So we got 200 is the sum. And then what we do from that is we need to find the variance. And that is we take the sum, 200, and the formula is the 200's on top. It's kind of like a division thing. And then I have n minus 1. What does the n represent again? N minus 1 is down below. I don't know if you guys follow me on that.
I don't remember.
Okay. The n is the
N was on that one question we had, number 6.
Isn't it like the observation or the?
Oh, it's how many we had, which was 1, 2, 3. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 problems we did in that column. So it's 4 minus 1, which is 3. Okay, so then
200 divided by 3, right?
Yes, correct. 200 divided by 3. And what did that come out to?
That is 66.67, essentially. Well, it's like 66.66 repeating forever.
Oh, okay, but rounded up, it's 66.67.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then to get the standard deviation, we're on the last step. It says we take the square root of the 66.67. Does someone have their? I don't have my calculator right.
So it's 8.16.
8.16. Oh my gosh, I think that's it.
Well, actually, it would be 8.17 with rounding. Because
they wanted us to round it, right? Now, so that is the months. Would that be the months? Okay, so it would be 8.17. 8.17?
Yeah.
Okay, type that in. Well, hopefully we did that right, but that's,
You're good. I didn't have the variance part. I wasn't doing that, so that's why I kept getting the wrong number. Well, I'm going to turn on my light. So.
Okay.
Me too.
Can we go through that real quick, every step? I'm going to write it down. Just so I understand. So first you took the numbers between the 5, 19, 1, and 3 and minus that from the mean of 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Okay. And then you squared each one of the answers.
Say that again. Sorry.
Yes, we squared, like for column 3.
Yeah.
We had to square each of the answers. Like 2 times 2, 12 times 12, 6 times 6.
Okay, squared those. Okay. So then once you got to the squared.
Which was, and we add all those answers up, which gave us 200. That was the sum.
Okay.
And then to find the variance, so we're trying to find the variance at this point. So the variance equals the sum over n minus 1.
Okay.
And n basically I remember it by stands for number, like how many
Observations.
yeah, that's a good way to do it. Observations were in column 3. Basically we had 4, right? So then 4 minus 1 gave us 3. And then we have to divide 200, our sum, by 3.
Gotcha. All right. I got it now.
Okay.
Oh, God. I did it.
So,
woo!
This may be a dumb question, but so answer 10, it says to round to the nearest tenth. Is that 1 decimal point or 2 decimal points? It's just 1.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
okay. So it'd be 8.2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point.
I don't know why I didn't think about that before.
Okay, so
8.2 is number 10
Yeah.
answer. Okay.
So are we good to submit and see how we did?
I think so.
Oh,
Fingers crossed. Okay.
Yep. Submitting. Oh, my heart's dropping. Oh.
Gosh.
Woo, guys!
Did we get 100?
What did we do?
100.
No way. Oh.
I would not have gotten 100 by myself.
Oh, me neither. Woo. I love working in a group. Oh my gosh. Woo, guys, we did it.
Thank you.
Oh.
The best feeling ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, phew. What a relief.
Okay. Awesome.
Well,
perfect.
That's an exciting adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll
till
set
next
up the chats for next week, both Tuesday and
that'd
Thursday.
be great. Okay.
So we have that. All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Till next week.
Yep. See you Tuesday.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.